thought we were beginning to come in the second period. We were beginning to find our game. But Mac didn't play well either. We didn't play well. Everybody, everybody has to get some skin in that game. But haven't looked at 1 second of the game going into this game. Just to play another one.
Is your feeling, John, similar to what it was after that loss in Madison Square Garden? Do you have that game kind of sense, or is it different?
No, because we played. I thought we were the better team in Madison Square Garden.
One away. We're on a power play. We give up a shorthanded goal with 2 minutes left. That's a hard one to lose, because I thought the guys did some really good things in that game. We weren't even close in Philly. Game's over in the second period. When they score the third goal, the game's over. So we weren't even close. So we need to brush it aside and get ready to play against a really good Detroit team here and see if we can answer.
I guess what I meant was your pregame feeling today in terms of what you're going to get out of your team and when you'll know, maybe not until they take the exit.
Yeah, because I thought we practiced really well yesterday. The spirits are up. I think they understood that they need to get it out of their head. They practiced hard. We had some combatives. I thought they were dead on yesterday. Coming into driving this morning, I said, we'll be ready to play. But, as a coach, sometimes you get surprised and you never know. And this is human nature. And but judging off of our meetings, our practice, our meetings this morning, we'll be ready to go.
John, this has come up recently with individuals, and I was wondering if, as a group, you're kind of looking for maybe just a little more on offense, guys, just taking some chances and taking some more shots and being a little freer.
We're always trying to. It's a big part of offense in the National Hockey League is just trying to get shots to the net, bad angle shots. We do drills constantly as far as bad angle shots. So many good things happen. I've said it all year long. It is a tough league to score goals in. And your best play is a shot. That's probably your best pass because of all the back checking and the tracking through the middle. It's so tough to make plays east-west when you get into that offensive zone. So the best play is to put it on net. Some of our guys have bought into it. Some of our guys still look to make that extra play. Wenny drives me crazy with it because he's so talented and he relies on the pass first. It's not a pass first league. It is a shot first league if you want to generate offense. So we need to be more consistent at that.
Part of that is just guys trying to do the right thing and not playing instinctively, perhaps?
No, that's instinctive. I'll just go with Winnie because he's my project here for the next month. He is a talented player. That is his strength of his game, is seeing the ice and making a play, looking someone off, making a play. He needs to have a shot-first mentality also because teams pre-scout. There are no secrets in our game as far as concept and individual players. And you watch when he shoot the puck, he probably has one of the hardest wrist shots on our team, and deceptive wrist shot. Just doesn't use it. So it's working to your weakness a little bit, if I can call it that. It's something he's not used to doing, shooting first, but I'm going to beat it into his head to where I see it more consistently in his game, and we're going to score more. He will score more goals, and he will develop more offense for us that way.
Does he feel like he's being selfish when he shoots?
I think he's such a good kid. Remember, he's got a couple of wing nuts on the side there. You got Hartsey who wants the puck, and the wings everybody wants the puck, right? And I say that kiddingly, please. I say that kiddingly, but everybody wants the puck. I just think he feels so good doing it, and he's really good at it, that he forgets about the other part. I don't think it's a. He's going to get it because he's such a student of the game. He's going to get it, and once he gets some success, when he scores a couple of goals by shooting first, he'll do it more.
John, can you carve in date the depth of passing? Did it have to do with the new rules coming out of the lockout, or?
What was the beginning of your?
It's a shoot first league. It didn't used to be that way. Can you pinpoint, or in your view, when did it start to?
I don't look at it as a league. I think it's an individual thing. I think players, that the talented players, and there are a lot of them in the league, like to show off their talent and make a play. And we've got good people in our game. They'd rather set up a goal than score a goal. And I think that filters into the game, into where, shooting a puck, anybody can shoot a puck. But to make a play through someone to a buddy of his on his line and him score a goal maybe into an open net, that's a nice play. There are a lot of nice plays in the league, but it's hard to do more and more the way teams defend, because that middle of the ice is taking away. That scoring chance area, or the lanes trying to pass pucks into that area, it is taught by every coach in this league to take away the passing lanes. And teams block shots and go down and take those lanes. So if you are deceptive and look it off and take a shot, especially bad angle shots, you're going to get more offense out of it. So I'm not sure if it answers your question, but I think it's an individual thing with some of the talent in our league.
I think what I was asking is when did coaches evolve through changes in the game?
Yeah.
When did they evolve to the point where now we're going to take away all shooting and passing lanes? Why?
Well, I know. I know.
Did you kill the game, John?
What'd you say?
Did you kill the game, John?
No, I think people say I killed the game with the blocking of the shot. It seems my name comes up a little bit, but every damn team in this league does it and does it very well. I'll go back to when the rule changes, when they shrunk the neutral zone, and they made it's a bigger blue line to goal line, and they thought it was going to open up some passing lanes and maybe get some scoring chances within the end zone. And funny thing is, I don't think they brought many coaches into that rule change thing, because the coaches are the ones. Listen, you guys crawl up our ass when we're not winning. You want to get us out of here. We have to find ways to win hockey games. So when the league opens up the zone and says, okay, now there's going to be passing lanes, what do the coaches do? And not just this coach, every coach in this league. What happened? I'll ask you guys a question. Everybody drops back, right? And now you're all there as five guys, and you're blocking shots. And we're not the only team that does it. A lot of teams, most of the teams do it. That's trying to find a way to win a game. When they start guaranteeing coaches 5-year contracts when they sign their deal, I think the game will open up, because the coaches don't have to worry about their jobs. So, maybe a 7-year deal. What did Bab sign for? What was his? 8. Let's go to the 8, because now Michael's brought it to there. Then I think you'll see the game open up. But we have to try to find a way to win hockey games, and it's going to be that way all the time. And it's not being defensive. It's about trying to find a way to win. And boy, did I get off on this one here. But does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Okay, thank you.
Are bigger nets one thing that will be coming as a result?
I don't think, you know what my thought is on those? I think they should angle I think the frame should be angled in, and it should be thinner. And I think if it's angled in, and I'm not sure what the scientific knowledge is to do that, but if a puck hits the post, it goes in the net, how many more goals are going to be scored in this league? I don't think you should bring in clown nets and make them bigger. I think it takes away just the integrity and the history of our game. But we do need more scoring. I think if you thin those things out, angle them in, and take away, make it protective, but the goalies are just too big with all their stuff on. They're too big, and I give them credit as they are athletic people. Look at the film of ESPN when Mike Bossy's going down the wing and he's going in. All you see is net. Put a film on now. A guy going down the left wing at the goal. You don't see a damn thing, because the goalies act bigger. I mean, and that's their talent. They are bigger and talented, but the equipment's too big. Why are we talking about this when we're supposed to have a game here? Okay.
Since we're on a tangent, we had a call go the other way, based on technology even. Cameras in the goalpost. So you're an advocate of that, since you like to get it right.
Don't get me involved, David, in that. I've gotten enough trouble with that stuff as far as what I said the last times. Are you talking about the goal?
The cameras in the posts now. That's the only view that proved that goal the other night was in. You're an advocate of getting it right? Anything that the league can do, and they are trying, anything that the league can do to get the call right should be done. I'll put it to you that way.
And you had, I think, 8 or 9 guys in your team who, as long as they've been alive, the Red Wings have made the playoffs every year.
It's scary.
Do you have any perspective on that? 25 years in a row? How hard that is?
Yeah, well, it's an organization that, and I do think this year, because of just such great talent in our league with this kid Larkin, I think that was a little bit of a surprise They've always done it the right way and developed their people. They've drafted well. I don't have the whole history of the organization, but I know they've been very patient with their players and allowed them to develop the proper way with some great management, great coaching, great drafting, and they have just, it's a culture. And I know I talked to Blash early this year and about different things, and I'm talking about my locker room, and he talked about his locker room, and he immediately said, you know what, my locker room's straightened out. When you have a guy like Zetterberg and Datsuk and those type of leaders, they take over the room. It's not always the coaches that are in there, and I've explained to my guys all year long, I think that's a process we're going through here, where I'm in there too much, because we're trying to develop our room. Blash said it right away, this is my first year, I have such a great advantage because my room is straightened out, because I have such great character and leadership in there. I'm not saying we don't, but we're a younger team, and we're trying to go through that process. That's very important as far as winning, and Detroit has always had that.
That expectation, does it not lift the team up even beyond what their talent level is?
That's what you find out. That's how you find out about athletes and people, are the pressure that goes with the expectations. The pressure of having to do it all the time like Detroit has. They're going to find out about their people. They're in a dogfight. Philly has closed it up now. It makes it really interesting. They're going to find out about their people. And again, I hope they don't make any ground tonight, or we play them twice, I think. I hope they make no ground in those games. But it's fun for me to watch. We just don't happen to be in it, in that type of pressure right now. But I like watching that stuff because you find out about the athletes. And that's the cool thing about, as from a coach's point of view, is how they handle themselves in those type of situations. So it's the greatest thing about sport, is watching people handle pressure situations. Day to day. Yeah, he's still out. Day to day. I can't tell you when he's going to play. I'll just leave it at day to day. Good. Thank you.